Good morning, everybody. This is Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. I am standing, believe it or not, even with all this heavy coat and vest and all this stuff on, I am standing in Los Angeles International Airport, destined for Toronto, up well before breakfast, 3 a.m. Yikes. So I've had a few emails from some people that are interested in overcoming their addictions, their shame, their low self-esteem. And this is what I do. It's what I did for me. And I will tell you, the first step is getting to know who you are. And most of us spend our lives getting to know everyone else and putting ourselves on the back burner. We give to everyone else. We love everyone else. Meanwhile, we're hating on us. So in order to heal all those things, the shame, the guilt, the addictions, we have to love us, because part of our experience is overcoming all of that stuff. And I would say I have encountered, almost every human on this planet has had some sort of addiction, whether it's codependency, addiction to their relationship, addiction to pain, addiction to suffering, addiction to food, work, sex, you name it, sweets. There's all kinds of addictions that we can have, and there's no shame in it. It's part of the human experience. Hi, Marika. Good morning. How are you? So I got an email from someone that I used to know in Georgia, and I am just saying hats off to you, Mandy, for contacting me. I love you, kiddo. When someone reaches out to me and says help, my heart is touched, because it takes a lot of courage, and stepping up and asking for help it's very powerful, and I love her for doing that. So thanks so much. And yes, I do have all kinds of resources. And yes, we can get addicted to drama, Marika was just saying. And I will tell you, I just want you to know, I love you, Marika. I've got to take these coats off. Oh, by the way, I got to tell you, because I'm carrying a homeopathic remedy, and it's kind of hard for me to hold this phone here without shaking my hands. I'm carrying a homeopathic remedy, so I had to opt out of the x-ray. And to be honest, I had more touch this morning than I've had in months. And I am telling you, quite an experience. I was patted down in all parts. Yes, publicly. So I'm just wondering what people were thinking when I said, no, I don't want to go through that x-ray. And I told the woman, it's fine, it's okay. I haven't been touched like this in a while. So here's the thing. We have to enjoy the experience, enjoy the process, and know that we're in the perfect place right now. Wherever you are right now, you're starting. You're starting today. Every day we're born anew. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. And it's a great opportunity. So when one door closes, I'm here to tell you there will be many doors that will open that will lead you in a better direction. So just to tell you, and I don't want anyone to have shame about whatever it is that they're experiencing. I've had plenty. I've had plenty. I used to live with guilt. I was laden with guilt because I had to try and please my mother. I have got to take this coat off. My goodness, I am just so hot. I don't know if I can do this one-armed. So I tried to make my mom happy, and that was an impossible task. Whoops, because we cannot make anyone else happy, even if that is what we're tasked with as a child. And so those that don't love themselves are not able to. Somebody is scam phoning me from Georgia, so I apologize for that interruption. Okay, so the bottom line is we have to get to know ourselves, and I'm going to give you a couple of hints. So we have spent a lifetime getting to know everyone else. spend some time getting to know what you like. What do you love? What do you love to do? Where do you feel best? Where are you happiest? What are you happiest doing? And find 10 things that you love about you. And I would like to hear what they are. Send me your lists. My email is jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail.com. There's no wrong answers. But make sure these are things you love about you instead of the things that you love that you do for others. No, no, no. Focus on you. Here's the thing I'm going to gift you with. I'm giving you permission for the first time in your life to focus on you without guilt, without shame. And this is what we have to do to love ourselves. We've got to focus on ourselves. We have to put ourselves front and center. We have to trust ourselves, respect ourselves, and accept us for who we are. And until we do, we're going to have issues. We may not hear guidance because when our self-esteem is in the toilet, we don't trust ourselves. When our self-esteem is in the toilet, we also don't have faith. And I'm here to tell you, I was one of those. And when I was doing my landscape business in Georgia, my faith was tested every single day because my guides would light up the very thing that I needed for a project. And I was so ego-centered at that time that I would argue with them. They'd put a halo around a piece of equipment or a tarp and say, "Here you go, Jennifer, this is what you need." And I'd go, "No, I don't need that for this job." And inevitably, I would get 3/4 of the way through and I couldn't finish it without that particular item. And when I sold my business, I must have had 50 tarps and probably 20 different rakes because I had to keep buying new ones every time I didn't listen. So the not listening is something you'll eventually overcome as your confidence in you raises. So first step, number one, you've got to learn to trust you. But how do you do that? How do you learn to trust anyone? What do? You get to know them. So you have to get to know yourself and take responsibility for you instead of making excuses. So no excuses, take responsibility and get to know you. So this is your homework. I'm giving you till Sunday because Sunday I have been guided as of last night. I'm to do a live presentation on Sunday, and it's going to be noon Eastern. I don't know what time it'll be elsewhere, but noon Eastern on Sunday, a live video. And yes, it'll be questions and answers, but there will be energy clearings happening because I had such a large request for it last night. I didn't get the messages until after I shut down the video, so I apologize to everyone. So Sunday, it'll be live for me from Toronto at noon. I have no idea other than I was guided to do this. So I love you, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Do your homework. Get to know you. Take responsibility. No guilt, no shame. You're perfect as you are. And no one else is like you, so don't compare yourself to anyone else. No guilt, no shame, no excuses. Just love. Just love. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. My email is jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail.com. Visit my website. I have 960 original blog articles that I have written that are free for the taking. I love you. Have a great day.